Let's be honest, in a world that feels like it's always on, finding a moment of real calm can feel, well, impossible. So today, we're going to explore 5 super simple herbal brews. Think of them as little rituals you can create to help you manage that everyday stress and just find your center again.
You know that feeling, right? Your body is finally still, but your mind is just running a marathon. It's that non-stop mental noise, that feeling of being on even when you're desperate to rest. It is completely exhausting.
And this just hits the nail on the head. Stress isn't always some big, dramatic event. A lot of the time, it's just this constant low-level hum of tight schedules, endless notifications, and to-do lists that just wears you down, bit by bit. It's a feeling I think we can all relate to.
But here's the good news. The solution doesn't have to be complicated. For centuries, people have turned to nature for a little extra support. And the remedies we're about to explore are gentle, they're accessible, and they have a long history of helping people find that much-needed moment of peace.
Okay, so let's get into it. Let's open up the toolkit. We've got 5 simple brews you can make right in your own kitchen. And the best part? They're designed to be incredibly easy, especially for those days when you're feeling totally drained and the last thing you need is a complicated recipe. First up, we've got to start with a true classic, chamomile. It's probably the most famous calming herb on the planet, and for a really good reason. It's so gentle, super approachable, and just the perfect starting point if you're new to this.
The beauty of this recipe is just how simple it is. Seriously, it's 1 tablespoon of dried flowers steeped in hot water. Part of its magic comes from these natural compounds that basically tell your brain it's okay to slow down and relax. The honey is just a nice touch, adding a little sweetness that goes so well with the tea's mild, almost apple-like flavor.
So when do you reach for this one? Well, think of it as your perfect evening wind-down drink. It's absolutely fantastic for getting ready for bed or, for those moments during the day when you feel emotionally overwhelmed and you just need a soft, gentle pause button.
All right, next up, we've got lemon balm and mint. Now, lemon balm is this amazing herb from the mint family, and it's famous for its ability to gently lift your mood and quiet down that nervous tension.
So here, we're combining that lovely lemon balm with just a little bit of peppermint. And that mint is actually a really key player. It helps cut through any mental fog and adds this refreshing clarity that perfectly balances out the calming vibes of the lemon balm.
And this is the most important part. Unlike chamomile, which can definitely make you sleepy, this blend is specifically for daytime. It helps you manage stress while keeping you alert, focused, and ready to take on your day. It's a real game changer.
Okay, our third recipe feels like a total treat, a Lavender Milk Night Tonic. We all know that calming smell of lavender, right? But when you use just a little bit of it in a drink, it becomes a powerhouse for encouraging some seriously deep relaxation.
Here's a key tip for this one. Warm your milk gently, but whatever you do, don't let it boil. This lets the lavender and cinnamon infuse all their goodness without turning bitter. And hey, feel free to use any kind of milk you like. Dairy, oat, almond, it all works great.
This isn't just a drink. It's really an invitation to create a ritual. The simple act of making and sipping this lavender milk can become this beautiful signal to your body and your mind that the day is done, and it's finally time to let go and prepare for some really restful sleep.
So look at this. Now we have 2 really clear options, depending on what you need. Feeling that 2 p.m. wave of stress? The lemon balm and mint is your go-to, for sure. But if it's 9 p.m. and you need to unwind and switch off, that lavender milk is absolutely perfect. It's all about having the right tool for the right moment. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit. Our 4th remedy uses ashwagandha, which is what's called an adaptogen. Just think of adaptogens as your body's personal stress management coach. They don't just calm you down, they actually help your body adapt and build resilience over time.
And you won't believe how simple the ingredients are. It's just a little bit of the powdered herb and some raw honey. That's it. We're not even making a big drink here. This is all about a small, consistent daily dose. Right, so the method here is a little different. Instead of brewing a tea, you're making this potent little paste. You just mix the powder and honey, take the spoonful, and then follow it up with a warm drink. It's incredibly quick and efficient.
And here's the key thing to remember about ashwagandha. It's not really for that immediate, I'm stressed right now feeling like chamomile is. This is about playing the long game. It's for building your body's resilience to stress, especially when you feel that deep, lingering fatigue that comes from being under pressure for a long time.
And for our final recipe, we have something that is just as beautiful as it is beneficial. This tea combines rose petals and hibiscus, and both are known for being emotionally comforting and uplifting. And honestly, that vibrant pink color, it's a little mood boost all by itself.
And again, the process could not be easier. It's just equal parts of the dried flowers, let it steep for about 10 minutes, and you're good to go. The flavor is a little tart from the hibiscus and beautifully floral from the rose. It's just a truly delicious and comforting blend.
This is the tea you reach for when stress feels, well, heavy in your chest, when it feels more emotional than just mental chatter. It really is like a warm hug in a mug, designed to soothe the heart and bring a sense of gentle comfort.
Okay, so we have all these wonderful recipes, but here's the secret to making them even more powerful. It's not just about what you're drinking, it's about the intention and the awareness you bring to the act of drinking it. This is how we turn a simple cup of tea into a mindful practice. So instead of chugging it while you're scrolling on your phone or answering emails, just stop. Sit with it. Put the phone away. Notice the warmth of the mug. Watch the steam. Smell the aroma. Take a few deep breaths before that first sip. These tiny little shifts can transform a simple habit into a truly meaningful moment of self-care.
So that's our toolkit. The goal isn't to do everything all at once, but just to know you have these simple, natural options waiting for you whenever you need them. So the only question left is, which simple moment of peace are you going to create for yourself today?